Yo, 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 yo. Welcome up, YouTube, and welcome back to TSF Entertainment for another segment of Firm What's the Word. Today, we're just going to discuss a little different things that's going on in the entertainment industry. For those who are new to Firm What's the Word, Firm What's the Word is just a segment where we discuss on various things that's going on in the entertainment industry, whether it's fashion, whether it's TV, whether it's movies, whether it's sports or music. So today we're just going to discuss a couple of different things. Let's just jump right into it. First off, all MCU fans, calling all MCU fans, Loki is back. Loki is back for season 2. We finally got the date, which is none other than October 6th. I don't know about you, but I'm excited for this one. Loki, in my opinion, has had the best spinoff from the MCU series so far. Although season 1, first couple of episodes started off a little slow, but once it picked up, they got right into it. So I'm excited about this. Like I said, I don't know about you, but I'm excited about this. What we know so far about season 2 is that if you know the ending of season 1. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to give it to you just in case you haven't watched it. But what we know what season 2 is going to be about is Loki is time slipping, which is causing issues for both him and the multiverse. Himself, Mobius, and Sylvie end up on a journey throughout time, encountering Kang the Conqueror once more. As far as Kang the Conqueror is concerned, there has been no confirmation yet from Marvel whether or not Jonathan Majors will reprise his role of Kang the Conqueror. That is yet to be seen, but from what I can see in the trailer, I'm not sure. Maybe the scenes were, recorded before his whole incident. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. If you would like to see the trailer is now uploaded on YouTube for you to see. Next up, we got the Netflix special documentary, which is Johnny Manziel Untold. The documentary traces the meteoric rise and precipitous fall of football star Johnny Manziel via interviews with friends, coaches, and Manziel himself. If you have not seen this, this is a very, very good documentary. Very good documentary. Some of the stuff is it's mind blowing. It literally is mind blowing how he got away with a lot of the stuff that he did, the lies that he told. It's just mind blowing. It just gives you the insight to how some of these football players act, what they do. It's just mind blowing. I won't go into full details in reference to the documentary, but I can just tell you this is a very good documentary. It's going to open your eyes, and I'm sure going forward, it's probably going to open up a lot of colleges' eyes and people in the NFL eyes. Next up, we have Neo. He recently sat down with Gloria Velez on Vlad TV and had a couple of comments and opinions from himself in reference to trans transgender children. So we just going to get into it, and this is what Neo had to say.
Boy decide to eat candy all day, he's gonna do that.
Exactly.
Like when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Right.
When did that happen?
Right.
Like I don't know.
That's what Neo had to say. Following that, Neo received a lot of backlash from what he said, of course, from the transgender community. And his publicist put out an apology to everyone, but then Neo released a video himself and he doubled down on what he said. And this is what he said. He said he will not be bullied into apologizing for having an opinion. and offered up a hypothetical scenario to demonstrate his point. If one of my 7 kids were to decide that he or she wanted to be something other than what they were born as, once they're old enough and mature enough to make that decision, so be it. I'm not going to love them any less. Daddy is still daddy, and he loves you regardless. But this isn't even a discussion until they are mentally mature enough to have such a discussion. I will agree with Neo in reference to that. Um, you know, as far as I get why people were upset. I get the backlash and everything. I think Neo was just giving his opinion and his standpoint from his point of view as a father. So like I said, in a sense, I agree with him. When kids are that young, you're supposed to parents are supposed to guide their children, and teach them right from wrong, and as he said, when they're mature enough mentally, they can have that discussion. So, but I can, like I said, at the same time, I see why he received so much backlash. I see why people felt they were offended, and everything. So, but I'm not going to get into this topic too much. So let's just go to the next. Here we have Jamie Foxx, where Jamie Foxx has caught some backlash himself. In a post, Jamie Foxx posted that they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Fake friends, fake love. Now, after he posted, a lot of people knew exactly what he meant. They didn't know exactly who he was referring to as far as the fake friends, fake love. People wanted to know, but a lot of people knew exactly what he meant. However, Jennifer Aniston ended up liking the post. Well, after she liked the post, that caught wind from the Jewish community, and they posted Jamie Foxx comments were anti-Semitic, which made her do a post of her own where she says, "This really makes me sick. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident. And more importantly, I want to be clear to my friends that anyone hurt by this showing up in their feeds. I do not support any form of y'all gonna have to excuse me, Semitism, and I truly don't tolerate hate of any kind, period." And from here is where Jamie caught a lot of backlash. After that, Jamie decides to post an apology for himself, where he says, "I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I now know my choice of words have caused offense, and I'm sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, and that's what I meant with they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everyone. I love and support the Jewish community. My deepest apologies to anyone who was offended. Nothing but love always, Jamie Foxx." In my opinion, I don't feel he should have apologized. Um, because in my opinion, he did nothing wrong. I didn't even see it as anti-Semitic or anything. I mean, the hashtag fake friends, fake love was clear as day, exactly who it was referring to. I guess because he used the word Jesus in the post, that's where people took offense to it, which I can somewhat understand. But I just felt like in this situation, this was something where I don't really felt like he needed to apologize for that, you know. But like I said, that's just me. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Let's go. Here we have, oh man, this is a wild one. Here we have Melle and the Eminem so-called ongoing beef. In a recent interview, Melle sat down and discussed how he felt about Eminem. And here's what he had to say about Eminem. So now if Eminem, I'm sorry. So now if Eminem was another nigga like all the rest of us, would he be top 5 on that list? And the nigga that could rhyme just as good as him is 35, that had records and all that. He's 35. He's white. He also said, obviously, he's a capable rapper. If you was talking about sales, he sold more than anybody. If you were talking about a rhyme style, okay, he got a rhyme style, but he's white. He's white. Well, Eminem decided to respond to him on a recent song with this new artist on Shady Records. And here's what Eminem had to say. Hip hop has been good to me, huh? But when they say that I'm only top 5 because I'm white, why would I be stunned? My skin color still working against me. Because second, I should be to none. Being white, being why they put me at 5, nope. That's why they can't put me at 1, which is what Eminem rap. He also goes to take shots at Melle again as far as the steroids ruining his brain. Well, after hearing this, Melle decides to jump in the booth and decided to spit some bars of his own. So I'm just going to give you a small snippet of this so-called diss.
Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag in a packed class. You lack class, go to bed with no supper, cause you gotta suffer the backlash. The top 5 is cap, you the piss that's on the floor in the elevator.
And you can only imagine how I go from there. I have nothing but love and respect for the OG Melle. You know, he opened the doors of hip hop, but this one he should have just set out. I mean, I get it. You felt you had to respond back to Eminem because you know that's in your nature. You know, you're OG in the game. We know this. You're a hip hop artist. We know this and everything. But this one you really should have just set out. I mean, in my opinion, you just stained your legacy by recording such nonsense on record to go at arguably, excuse me if I said that wrong, one of the best rappers in the game now and one of the best battle rappers in the game. I think this is something that, like I said, is a matter of opinion, and it should have just left it that way. Just making that record is just a waste of time. If anybody wants to go hear it, it's posted all over YouTube. But like I said, in my opinion, it was just terrible. It was just a waste of time. And I don't know why he did it. Like I said, it just stained his, in my opinion, it stained his legacy. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. And that is it for another segment of Firm What's the Word. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Any opinions, drop them down below. Let me know what you think on these topics we discuss, and if there's any other topics that you feel that we should discuss. So until next time,